once again, I sincerely apologize for the abrupt ending of last stream. I had a bad internet connection, but well, it started acting up towards the last 15 minutes of the stream. And the worst part is that it got what do you call it? It got acting up towards the cutscene of Thane's regret. So you couldn't see whether I regretted him or not. In fact, I did. See this. This is just like Thane and the cooler thing. Anyway, again, I apologize for not showing that part. I talked to Thane and Samara, and we got Samara's loyalty mission now to do. Now, the reason I saved both Samara and Thane for the end is because both of the loyalty missions are kinda non-confrontational. As in, you don't need to fight waves of enemies with gunfire or anything. You just need to do a few tasks. And, well, depending on your actions, they are loyal or they are not. So, they are really the shortest missions, but they are also the hardest missions. Because one misstep and, well, the loyalty is gone. So save often in their mission, in their loyalty mission. What I would suggest. So, now that that's taken care of, we have to go back to Omega for Samara's loyalty mission. See. The first part is pretty easy, but when you get the objective to lure Morikawa with certain actions in that bar, that's when it gets a bit tricky. And before that bar, I highly recommend you save, because you get 4 chances. If you don't get her attention in 4 chances, well, she leaves and Samara is disloyal. And by now you should know what happens to disloyal people in the suicide mission. Let's get her. Nice. The reef will be unlocked after she is loyal. This actually is good against some bosses. Not all of them, some of them. Anyway, that's it. I guess we should
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint in Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
So we had to do the unavoidable thing. Talk to Arya.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Oh,
And remember the cell core from the Omega DLC, Mass Effect 3. And speaking of Mass Effect 3, we need to speed it up a bit. Enough dilly-dallying. We have got half a month to, half a month to complete both Mass Effect 2 and... Now I know Mass Effect 3's missions are not as big as Mass Effect 2, but still, it has me worried.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl, pretty thin, lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Now will this get done? After we are done investigating that body. But the off chance is that in case they haven't fixed the final thing, after Samara is done killing Morin,
come on, let me
we
in.
can get infinite Paragon points, which would be really helpful. Look at that.
Shepard? Shepard's supposed to be...
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress
Later.
has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in
This is getting me nervous.
And humans apply from galactic fury. You, sir, you're a fight.
Apartments. There we go.
You
Right.
and you, human. And you.
Ah, that's the button. We have to talk to a woman named Diana. I remember that. Then the rest we have to consult a guide.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I believe you.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
No.
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Yeah, my oath.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
I see.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
The thing is, we need to get Samara on the team, not more. If you get Morinth though, she shows up as an Ardat Yakshi, or not an Ardat Yakshi. What do you call it? The Banshee in Mass Effect 3. If you have Samara though, she is added as a war asset. Simple as that, right?
Neff made that. But I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Alcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Was that Morinth's voice?
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarub's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Yeah, you can tell it from her eyes. She's hiding. Anyway.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morin's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Sounds dangerous.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morin speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Perfect predator.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
Lay a trap for me.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Let's go then.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Now, how do we get to the VIPs?
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
How do we get to the VIP section now? That is the question. Once we get to the VIP section now, then I'll have to switch for a few moments to the guide. So I won't be able to read comments. Not that there are any. Ah, there it is. The VIP. So we go from here.
The experiment produced no living recognize.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, with pride,
I have things to do.
courteously. Have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
Okay, I guess that's it. For now.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since even crime, an initial surge in
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
I can't compete. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose them.
Really? Really? Ah, that's fine.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control. Emotions at Shepard's rumored survival are mixed. While some are overjoyed
Ah, look,
to see
there's the
him
VIP
return,
section.
others believe his false
What is going
death
on?
was a betrayal.
So, that being said, save here, just in case. And now time to switch to the guide. So we have to intimidate a Krogan, charm the bartender, and intimidate the muggles. I guess that's it. I'm getting nervous. This is one sign of it. Me saving again and again.
What do you want?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife? What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person.
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Are we really going in unarmed? Shit, yeah.
You must go in alone. Marinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
I know what to do.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Good thing we can save you. I'm still getting jittery. Even though I've done it. Now, not it.
I hate this place and everyone in it. Every night I hate it all over again.
Intimidate the Krogan. We have to intimidate the Krogan. Nah, not the.
Good cred hunting tonight. I'll hit him in the alley. Long as it isn't one of get enough creds to keep him. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think there's something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? Human thinks he's a tough guy.
Tougher than you.
No thanks. I don't talk to people.
is the Crow.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Can you back that up? We go out to the alley, only one of us comes back in.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited. Damn humans.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I'm confident option is the best one.
I know what I like.
Do you?
Start with travel.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Enjoying the danger.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Power is its own reward.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
Then, music.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Everything I hear has something good about it.
I see you're a man of strong opinions. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
History with drugs. Or mentioning the Alex.
What do you think of Halleck?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Yep. Now, finally, art.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Violence content within.
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
And mention Vaina.
Do you know Vaenya?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Now this is the part where shit will happen. I wonder how do Paragon runners do this. I mean, they get renegade points nonetheless.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
The last thing you need to do is talk to Morin, so you can't just go around her apartment. Get her opinion on things. Might as well, I mean, we reached until this part. Just sit.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Yeah, chess doesn't work that way. Unless you are a really good guy at faking it. Now for the sculpture.
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Yeah, I bet it did. So, sculpture, we did it. Chess set. Door. Billboard. We scanned the sword too. Now just the pill bottle is left. Once that is done,
Have a Halix if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
the first two choices don't matter now, according to the guide. The third one, we have to use a Paragon and Renegade check to, you know, resist seduction. So yeah, let's.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drip, but here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Shit. Now see this. This is actually good. You know? Because Samara comes right now. Interrupts this one. And well, you are forced to help her. Which is what I wanted in the first place. I wanted to help Samara, so well,
I want you. I'd kill for you. Anything you want.
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words. Morin!
back off, Thought.
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
That's flat. I think the head's gone.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Well, okay.
Let's go.
Samara has dealt with the Arda Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. His loyalty of the Justice are beyond question. Given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard, better than hoped. Who's making this reports? Morden? Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justica's mission completed. Unfortunately, body of Ardat Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality would have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. Real. But she's loyal. That's what I want. Breathe. Now we're outside the club, right? Let's just browse a bit.
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find this. Vibrant people forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive the mission, I may return here.
Like I said, it's not that bad. I need to find the T6 FDA coupler. Is that an option? Where does this lead me? Oh. Wait a second. Show me. Yeah, motherfucker.
I like the seedier towns. They're prettier. They value their light. They don't have god-awful neon everywhere, like Ilium or the Citadel. Just the light of people living, moving from place to place. Just enough to know people live there.
Hello there. Might ain't every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we could make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you?
My pilgrimage. What money I had, you can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
I'm going to buy my ticket right now.
No matter. This one, the T6 FBA couplers. This is what we wanted.
Now what's this?
And finally, this. We need a better assault rifle, that's for sure.
Charles Saraceno, leader of the Terraforming Party and a former Alliance Party candidate, is found guilty to tax evasion. He is in custody pending.
Anyway, that's done. We can get back to the Normandy.
And is not.
Wonder if we encounter Ken on
Is that Shepard?
later.
Shepard's supposed to be dead.
Wonder if we encounter Ken in Mass Effect 3. If we do, that would be awesome. But in the beginning, all our assault rifles, shotguns, and everything else is shit. Anyway, That's Samara's mission done. Got some points too, so let's see. Nice. Three, nice. But we need 4 for the incendiary. Basumi. Yeah. Let's get back to the north.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I guess Thane also wants to talk to me.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Thane would like to see you down in life support on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
Nope.
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Now look, she is loyal. And as such, she gains a better appearance. I guess Joker will have to comment something about an Arda here. He does so in Mass Effect 3 too.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Yep.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Technically, after Thane, we can do the Reaper as a mission, but I won't. Still have to take care of the DLC. So maybe tomorrow we'll be doing the Overlord, Project Overlord. If today we are finished doing the... what do you call it? That wreck of the Normandy mission. If we finish doing it today. If we don't finish doing it today, we will do that and start Project Overlord tomorrow. Let's talk to Samara.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
Yeah, I guess not.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children.
There's still Rila and Faleh.
My feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Isn't it a bit hypocritical?
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
That's midlife for us. Human years, I mean.
What will you do now that Morath is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
No retirement.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Yeah, well, we got some Paragon points. I guess that counts. Anyway. Does the space pro have to see him? If not, we'll leg it back to Kasumi and then see.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Well, okay.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
God damn it. He just doesn't talk as much. He was a bit more chatty in Mass Effect 1. And he will be again in 3. Then again in 3 a lot of events are happening. His family leaving Paragon, his sister getting injured, then he making the close call with the Primarch. Lot of stuff.
Hey, Shepard. Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time.
Well, we still are.
It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you. I'm really glad you got Tali out of trouble with the migrant fleet. It's hard to see her upset. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Sure. Now, I'll have to follow another guide for this one. Thane Trails. This guide, Sins of the Father.
Shepard.
Look at him. The cooler thing.
Is there something wrong?
Yes. Now that you are here, though, it seems more difficult to talk about.
Is it your illness?
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
Dance crazy?
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. Father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tucks my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
That's not what I expected.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Well, that's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
It has become what?
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self, the soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
Because it's your job?
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
You could have asked for it.
Maybe he name-dropped you to get hired.
It's possible, but I don't think so. It doesn't seem right. My name. He should not respect it.
Thane, I don't have your contacts and I don't have your tracking skills. Why do you need my help for this?
I don't need your help. I want it. The last time I saw my son, they wrapped your body in sea lines, weighted it with stones. He tries to pull from me, calls for her. The hammer lift her off the platform. They sing like bells. The fire has gone to be kindled anew. He begs them not to take her away. They let her body slide into the water. He hits me. Don't let them. Stop them. Why won't you? It rains. It always rains on Kaje. Warm water pours down his face.
So you haven't seen us since his mom died? What the heck?
I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Perfect memory. It is sometimes a burden.
And this is why I dread photographic memories. The person who has them can relive everything in perfect sequence as it happened.
What made him go to the Citadel?
Years ago, I prepared a package for him. A relic of my ill-spent life. I had Vola's bankers store it and arranged for delivery when I died. He acquired it early. I don't really know how. I did wet work on the Citadel around the time his mother died. That may be why he went there.
Let's stop.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Damn, I really need to get a better gaming chair. It's not that this is uncomfortable or something. The sounds it makes, those are weird. Let's talk to Zaid and then the engineer guys. Since we got the T6 FBA couplings, the ship is that much safer now, doing the Omega-4 relay.
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
What does that mean?
Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight.
Yep.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Not here. Here.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
And I will make sure both of you make it to Mars mission. I swear it.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Lovely.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
You in, Tally?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
And we end up winning.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
Never underestimate Shepard.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're alright, Shepard.
And this is why I put that mission off, that side mission off until we recruited Tali. And anyway, we were heading to Omega to do that. Loyalty mission of Samara, so 2 birds with 1 stone, eh? Still though, there's a lot of other side missions on Omega, on Citadel, and on, what do you call it, Ilium. So yeah. Now, just a minute, I need to get a guide for Thane. I should have started this stream a bit earlier, but it's okay. I mean, I'm just worried about something like the last stream happening towards the end of our stream, that is. By now you should know I worry about these things a lot. Yeah, just that. Anyway, let's go to the Citadel. Not here. Citadel, where's Citadel? There. Yeah, there's also side missions on Suchan. So 4 hub worlds we need to complete. So like I said before, Firewalker DLC will be done by me on my own because it's a big one and it's not that relevant to the story. The Overlord, the Shadow Broker and the Arrival DLCs are all relevant to the story of Mass Effect 3, so we'll be doing that in the stream. Not this stream, but in future streams. I intend to finish Mass Effect 3 by next week. After that, we'll have plenty of time for not Mass Effect 3 by next week, Mass Effect 2 by next week. After which we'll have plenty of time to do other stuff. Thane and, well, Tali, I guess. Don't need it. Never took him on a mission, did we? So yeah. Rel veteran. So yeah, now we need to throw or walk. Let's go with throw. Where should we go? The CSEC office? Ah, the keepers. It's not the first part that is the hard thing.
You'd think Citadel security would be the tightest in the galaxy. I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
So, like I was saying, it's not the first part that is the hard part. It's the tailing his son part, Goliath, that is. That is the hard part.
Yes?
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors.
That's pretty extreme, Shepard.
Laugh it up, Tally.
Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Is that safe though?
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. More just disappear. Maybe they get sucked into space. Maybe they fall into the protein vats the keepers run. And Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones, or the luckier ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. You should pick up a copy of the Shepard VI when you talk to him. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
How do you help?
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help us?
I've worked Zakera for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got no other choice, because their parents don't care. You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
Let's get started.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyak plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
I didn't see the thing. Dark Star on the upper market level. Dark Star. So where's Dark Star?
This is depressing. How about we find a Turian and beat the crap out of it? That always makes you feel better.
Hey, no picking on Garrus. Obsidian. You know, might as well just go directly. Where's the Dark Star? Oh. So we can go from here. Sounds like a train station. So much ambient noises. There we go. Where are we? I think I remember the Dark Star now.
Those Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinakiba are really nasty.
I would imagine Asari and tentacles. I cringe at the thought. Now we're here in Dark Star. Near the Dark Star. In the Dark Star. All we need to do is find him. That's the washroom, right? And this guy is still staring at it. Creepy. That is not Mouse. there's nothing beyond this, so...
What'll it be?
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
Serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? I don't know why humans always ask me that.
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Sure. Not mouse. Meaning this guy could be mouse. Or not. That's Khalisa Al-Jilani. Where's the fucking mouse? Ah, there.
Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you... Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
What the fuck was that?
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You'd use a child for that?
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Is the people I work for?
We don't have time for this.
God, Thane, help me.
Help me, Mouse. My son is out there, in the dark.
That's why I carried for him. I thought you'd want me to. Please.
Explain.
He came in, said he was looking for work. He had a hollow of me, the one you took, Krios. I put the word out. Use your old contacts. Elias wanted to hire him. Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard... Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
I want one.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in the big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward, Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
I didn't want to do that, Mouse. We just don't have much time.
Just go away, man.
Mouse, I'm sorry too.
Just go.
Tells us to go and leaves himself.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then, but I left him as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
It's not your fault.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
We have to go back to Bailey. That should be easy. Solitaire. Somebody's selling solitaire on the Citizen.
I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere.
Really? 5 hours real time? Okay. You say so. Do we have anything? Nope. Again, I need to consult the guide. It's not like we need it. It's just that in this good cop, bad cop part, we just need to intimidate him safely.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight. And if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
On what charges?
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You be good cop.
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Well, there's still the specter guard.
Restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your head.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you.
Control your temper. We want him to talk. Sorry. My associate gets a little excited during interrogations.
Hit me again, asshole. Every punch is another
Works for me.
Well, he asked for it.
Do you know what I'll do to you when I get out of here?
Keep it up, tough guy. You'll leave in a bag.
Go to hell.
Ease up. He's no use to us dead.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
Joram! Joram Talid! Dorian in the 800 blocks.
He's unconscious. No need to wake him up, I think.
He'll be fine.
He'll wake up with a headache. No permanent damage. We have Kolyat's target. Let's get to Talid before he does.
Agreed.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
That's democracy for you.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the tricky part. But wait till you
There
see
he is.
Thane's most
play
badass
this?
moment. Right here.
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view.
This moment. His most badass moment.
Lord of Hunters, grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
This. He just disappears in the crowd. The only other time I've seen.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with
Just a minute. I need to scroll down the guide. Okay. Go to the right to find a data.
I hope you'll come out on election day.
We can use this.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Just a minute. Just a minute. Ah, there.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
There he is.
Do you have the target? Target in sight.
Can't save him. That is the problem. What the heck?
Shepard, what's his status?
Load, 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 load. Can we save here? Yes, finally.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha! Thanks. Just remember. It's not all about the humans.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Cole yet?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far.
Yeah. This is when shit gets tough.
Stay close, Shepard. Do you have the target?
Yes.
I've got him.
I need to find out where he is.
Can you give me an update?
When he enters the Aquila, that's... Shit, just wait a minute.
What's he doing?
Where's... Okay, wait.
Shepard, what's his status?
Just a minute now. See, there he goes.
No sign of trouble.
So he will go here at some point. He will enter here. There he is.
I see him. Where is he now? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room. Let me know if anything changes. I'm following.
Now where to? Just we are at the final part now. Now he'll talk to the two Krogan here.
No problem so far. What's his status?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now the next part is the final part, I think. Come on, start walking, you idiot.
Hey, who are you?
I don't have time for this.
Stay with him. No sign of trouble.
There we go.
Kolyat! Thane!
I saw.
He's heading to Delete's apartment.
Finally.
Goliath.
This is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your... What the hell?
Delete. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Goliath. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you could die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Goliath, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Goliath and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
Why are you helping Thane?
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Well, that happened. We should be clear of any further distraction. That is it. Shredder ammo. Shredder ammo is the worst, though. New outfit for Thane. Nice, nice.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
Those guys were criminals anyway.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within C-Sec.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Well, that's that. Guess we need to go. Since we already have him on the team, we didn't get any points. Okay then, at least he's loyal though now. That means all the squad members we've recruited until now have turned loyal. Now there's only one squad member to recruit and to gain the loyalty of. That's DJ. But that will come much later. We don't need to do that right now. Besides, we need to gain a lot of Paragon and energy points for that.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Might be Goliath.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Nope.
That'll be all.
Take care.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Okay.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
You need to invite Kelly up to your cabin for lunch. That is the only way to get her to stay alive in Mass Effect 3. I mean, the only step we need to do in this game. Detective Anaya. Get on the get her to the cabin, I mean.
People are talking out there. I hear it all. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on.
Okay then. And now, Thane.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
Investment?
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Nope.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
Who do you work for now?
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then a laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drells slip into memory so easily.
What was that?
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Okay. We are making some good progress on the Paragon drainage meter. Still. What else do we need to do? Samara.
Shepard.
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Tell me about Justicars.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up what? Some Asari are uncomfortable with us. But so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifice. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your
It
life.
is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Is it flexible?
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari
I would
society?
say that the closest human equivalent, it perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Okay.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
Without remorse?
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
Completely.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old, but your curiosity is quite welcome.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
So am I. I was just questioning romantic involvement, nothing too serious. So I guess that's it. Get back to the captain's cabin. Feed the fish. And finally, go back to the CIC. Now we need to explore the wreck of the Normandy. Where is it? Ah, there it is.
I have detected an anomaly.
So the Normandy crash landed on a planet.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Get shield, nice. But we won't be using it now.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Let's do this. Don't need anything because I'll need to collect 1 out of 20 dog tags. See, they shine like that, making them easier to, collect. Yeah, I don't need to see that. Iso is always welcome. I had hoped to spacewalk, not just, There we go. There's another one. Let's just go one by one. How many? 9, nice. The one above makes it 10. Talk about ghosts of the past. Okay. Data back. How we went from being racist to not racist. Press me. Navigate a place. Press me. Okay. That's all we'll get from here, I think. How do we go there? That's 12, right? Ah, there it is. 13. I see one more over there. Man, the flashbacks are getting ghostly as fuck. Thought there will be anything. Okay, there is. Man, it feels weird doing this alone. Last two now. I have to find the Mako and proceed a bit further from there. Ah, that's the same thing. Nothing near the Miko. Ah, there's another one. This is probably the easiest one. Why the whale noises though? It's a desolate planet, I get it. Just whale noises in this situation seem kind of creepy. Explode that. Didn't explode that. I think we did. It's good. we explored that too. So what else is left to explore? Are there any boxes we could destroy? This is just the same thing again. I'm surprised the airlock remained intact despite everything. Even the colors, the door, and everything. Not planned. We didn't go through here, or did we? Oh, we did. Yeah, nothing. Nothing in here too. Where's the last one then? We have a way to wait. No, we don't. Guess we'll just go back then. I mean, we searched everything, we didn't find anything. Some kind of map would be awesome. Telling me to return to the Normandy. He recovered his helmet at least. That should be available in his captain's quarters. It's not climbing. Why the fuck? Ah, hell. Let's just go. As one of the DLs is down.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Okay then, nice. Fun part is that helmet is available. Now look. Look. Damaged helmet is right there on the table. Anyway, that's it, I guess. Okay, that's it then. Everything we wanted, we did. All of the loyalty missions are done. All of them are loyal to us now. Just Legion is remaining. We'll get to that later. What's a suit? Ah, somewhat grey suit. Okay then, that's it for this stream. So keep liking, sharing and subscribing. And tomorrow we'll start with Project Overlord. And hopefully finish it tomorrow. And then we can start with something else. So, yeah. That is it for this stream. So keep liking, sharing and subscribing, and as always, stay tuned, stay safe and take care.